Hey guys, welcome back to BaseX Tech. Today we got something special for you, a look at the iconic iPhone X in the year 2024. Yes, the iPhone X from 2017. Is it still a contender in today's tech landscape? Let's find out. First, design. The iPhone X paved the way for the iconic full-screen, notched iPhone. The build overall is very nice. It feels clean, stainless steel, edges, and the glass back. It has an IP67 dust and water resistance, and comes in two colors, gray and the silver. I think the silver looks really clean. It weighs 174 grams. It is not overwhelmingly heavy. It still is a comfortable phone to hold. It is 7.7 millimeters thick, and you can definitely notice the thickness on this phone. Like, you can notice that the screen is popping up a little bit, and it just overall looks thick. Speaking of screen, there's a 5.8-inch Super Retina HDR10, and I think 5.8 inches is like the perfect screen size. It's just the sweet spot, but the bezels are definitely noticeable. This thing's matte brightness is 625 nits, and for outside use, it's just going to be just fine. Altogether, the 60Hz screen still looks very good. Now, let's talk about the battery. It has a 2,716 mAh battery, and my experience has been great. One full charge will get me through the day with about 20% extra, and that's with about 4 hours of screen on time. It also has wireless charging, no MagSafe, and it will fast charge at 30 minutes, and you can get 50% battery life. Now, let's talk about the power under the hood. So if you're going to be pushing your phone more, note that this thing's chip is old. It's the A11 Bionic with 3 GB of RAM, and this thing cannot run iOS 17. Just doing basic things, I feel like just take longer than they should, especially running Spotify. I feel like it took a long time for it to load the songs. A phone like the iPhone SE2 definitely feels a little faster. You can play Call of Duty Mobile, but with just 30 minutes of running it, the back of the phone is already starting to get uncomfortably warm. I could not see this thing lasting a long time and continuing to push out good performance. So overall, performance-wise, this thing is not very powerful, but with more basic things like texting and calling, it'll be just fine. But security updates are over for this phone. Now, let's talk about another weak point in this phone, and that is the camera. I think the camera on this thing just stinks. If there's not enough light, it just grains everything out. And also with the video, overall, not a good camera. It does have 10 times digital zoom, and you can shoot with one of its 12 megapixel cameras. It does have two 12 megapixel cameras. And the selfie camera is a 7 megapixel camera. And that is just trash as well. This is the built-in microphone on the iPhone X. My experience was interesting. I was using the iPhone SE2, and when I started using this, I don't know if it was technically an upgrade. Yes, the battery improved, Face ID was amazing, Face ID still works very well on this phone, and the battery was great, and the camera and the chip were definitely lacking. If you guys want to see a full comparison between the SE2 and the iPhone X, hit that subscribe button because I will be making a video about that. And if you guys are considering buying the iPhone X, honestly, I just can't recommend it. It's just not a good phone anymore. You can get it for $160 for the 64GB option, but just spend the extra $10 to get the XS, which is overall better. I will be making a video about that as well. If you guys own it and are starting to notice power loss and you want a better camera, maybe look at like an iPhone 11 or an iPhone 12. I know this video was kind of short, but basically I don't think there's that much to talk about other than the fact that the iPhone X just isn't good in year 2024. I hope you found this video helpful. See you guys in the next one.